Welcome back to Castle Crashes with me, Sinister Pixel. This time we've got the lava world, and there's also a store here which I'm going to go into first because I want to pick up some stuff. So right here we've got a new weapon, which is, if I didn't have this, this is probably the weapon I'd use. We've got a few more bombs, so I'm going to stock up on a few more of those, because you know, they're always useful. And a few potions. We've got a guy right here who will increase our defenses. I'm not going to buy him, one, because I don't have enough money, and two, because I'm a bit over leveled. I'm going to level up my defenses anywhere. And over here we've got a beefy sandwich. I wouldn't buy these yet, since you are going to basically get an infinite supply of these in the next level. Can I actually break through this? No, that's just a wall boundary. So with that, let's go onwards to the lava world. This might be a bit of a challenging level. It's not as long as the last level. This shouldn't be like another 25-minute episode. It's like when I looked at the recording time of that, I was actually pretty stunned. Now, these guys will use fire magic on you, so at least I think they do, so be careful of that. As usual, if you see an enemy glowing, there you go. Oh, I guess they won't even glow. But no, fire magic, just watch out for that. Because there is a burn status effect in this. It's not too noticeable, but it does happen, and it does add up. And remember, these guys have an immunity from magic, so you're going to want to be mainly meleeing, but as long as you're good at getting combos, you should be fine. There we go. I'm taking a bit of damage from the burn there. I'm making that damage back from eating that apple. Get fireball rushed. Oh wow. That could have gone a lot better. Hey, I finished off with what he's immune to. I don't want to use a potion yet, but I might have to. Well, I'll hold off a little bit, because I want to make the most use of it. I think I can finish off these guys before I need to use it. I got a little cherry as well, so I might not need to use it. Come on, drop me some chicken. Some beef, whatever it is. A shank. And here we've got a sandwich door, so enemies will infinitely spawn here. It is very much worth you killing them, because from them you're going to get sandwiches. Now, what I'd recommend is that you grind just on sandwiches a little bit. Not like actually like grind up against a sandwich, like a physical sandwich. That would be kind of gross. But what I mean is just grab a few sandwiches, because these are going to come handy for later. I'd say grab 3 or 4. Since these guys will only spawn one at a time, another one will spawn when they're low on health or dead. Let's lure them over so you don't go too far from the door, and electrocution. And here we go. Now pressing B when you've got the sandwich equipped will let you become beefy. And these guys will run from you after you open the door. And there's no catching them, unfortunately. But onwards. Welcome to Volcano Town, where there are no active volcanoes. I wonder why they picked the name in that case. And I wonder why they felt the need to point that out. Maybe just to put the tourists at ease. Because, you know, I'm sure this place is like a really nice tour location. I'm sure some guy would like to take a holiday here, you know. Nice hot weather. Hot springs just everywhere. You know, maybe not the kind of hot spring you can sort of live to tell the tale of how nice it was, but you know, hot springs are the same. If you're low on health, you can beat up these I guess fossilized corpses. Watch out for these guys and their magic. Not much to say. But I guess it was a lie about this place having no active volcanoes. That was a well-timed joke. I don't even care. I'm a comedic genius. You cannot deny it. It's been proven by science. If you're watching this, you probably feel the same. I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn unless I'm alone. Oh my god, did I make that joke? Onwards, just these guys' burgers, as you might have just seen, are also overpowered heals. Because, you know, everyone likes a good burger. And, you know, even in sort of medieval fantasy worlds, you know, where burgers probably shouldn't exist yet, you know, that still holds true. Da -da 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 -da, I'm loving it. This episode of Castle Crashers is brought to you by McDonald's. There's some eggs. There's a cherry. There's a nothing. I'm just desecrating corpses so that I might continue living. Just, you know, I made it this far. I think I deserve to be able to kill a few innocents who are already dead. Chips, or sorry, French fries as the Americans call them. I call them chips because I'm British. There's a Saxy. I gotta stop making Team Fortress 2 jokes because not everyone's gonna get them. And there's this guy. Meet the Necromancer. As you might have guessed from the name, his skill is necromancy. Now these enemies I hate because I believe they have a natural immunity to most things. I might be wrong about that. But either way, they will gang up on you. So just be sure you know what you're doing. They're fast as anything. Oh boy, I need a potion. That was just MLG potion usage right there. I am definitely just like the proest gamer in the world. Pick up some muns. And these guys on their own aren't too difficult, so yeah, once you've gotten rid of the majority of them, you shouldn't have too much of a hard time with the rest of them. Oh, they have a magic immunity, I guess, because they're only taking 6 damage from that, when I think normally they take 8. Watch out for the ones who shoot arrows, because they're pretty fast agility, and they will sort of do it unexpectedly. There we go, our arrows are actually doing a decent bit of damage now. Agility is a good thing to level up. Although I said I didn't. It's probably going to be the thing I level up the least, but it's still wise to level it up. These guys aren't much of a problem, just sort of, you know, do what you've been doing, and oh, fuck, I'm just powering through my potions now. I think the thing is, like, I know that the episode's probably going to be very long if I don't act reckless, so that's why I'm sort of subconsciously doing it. This guy's on his own, he's not too much of a big deal. I didn't even need to use that potion. XX, so we've got the XXY combo. We've got a chest here, which if I can break it open. I used that potion. Now they're throwing healing at me. So here we go. XXY is a headbutt, and the headbutt I believe will stun enemies. Or not, as the case may be. Yep, there you go, stuns enemies, so useful thing to remember. I prefer to do the XXXY combo, which at this point in the game will just let you get the most consecutive hits on an enemy. and you will need sandwiches to beat this mini-boss. That's a great introduction. Meet the volcano guy. He's not really that much a big deal as long as you've got sandwiches. This is why I said grab a couple of sandwiches when you can. These guys will drop sandwiches upon death, so yeah, just pretty much wail on them like this. Okay, shouldn't be much of a big deal. Nice and simple. As long as you keep on attacking him, he won't attack you. And that's it, he's done. And any enemies which were on screen at a time will also drop sandwiches. So there we go, we've got 3 sandwiches. Down here, a couple of chests. Watch them not be healing items now. Oh, okay. I'll eat my own words. That's actually pretty generous. Thank you, Behemoth. I love you. Let's get married. And there's one of the relics we need to set sail up there. Yeah, remember those things? This guy I would use your sandwiches on. You've got to attack this head. There is fire. Why won't you let me go up there? There we go. Move out of the way when he does that, because he's going to fire. I believe beefy sandwiches give you a bit more defense. Either way, they're really good at, getting combos out. I'm going to grab a potion, actually. Look at this terrific use of sandwich. There we go. And that's it, not a big deal or anything, he's down. And his sock puppet friend is gone now too, so we can just go up here and grab our relic. And that's it, that's stage. So we've got a few things to upgrade, so I'm gonna just upgrade everything by 1. And we've got our jumping magic. So before we go on to the next stage, what I'm gonna say is make sure you've got some sandwiches on you. As you know, it's always good to take a packed lunch with you when you're going out. I'm making very bad jokes today, I apologize. So there we go, I'm just going to max out my sandwich intake. And yeah, with that, I think we've got the thing that will make us beefy enough to break down that door. So next time on Castle Crashers, we're going to take on the Industrial Castle. I'm in Sinister Pixel, thank you so much for watching, see you then.